Minecraft. One of the greatest games from my childhood. You build a house, you make some farms, you explore different dimensions, all with the end goal of beating a giant dragon in space. But after playing this game for over a decade, I realized something. I've never beaten the game by myself. And as a wannabe content creator, I had a great idea. How do I get some free views while also beating the game in a glorious fashion? Well, I took to speedrun.com, where I found the world's slowest time to beat, 111 hours. All I had to do was play the game for 5 days straight, and I'd not only be the world's slowest, but I'd finally beat the game. I mean, it was free. So boys, this is a journey on how I became the world's slowest Minecraft speedrunner. So, we spawned into the world. And oh my god, we spawned into the Badlands. Y'all might not realize this, but the Badlands have a 0.42% chance of spawning in any chunk. And we get in one off rip. I mean, if this is not a good sign for a run, I don't know what is. But after spawning in, it was time to do what any speedrunner does best. Find a village. And massacre it for all its resources. I mean, come on. So, we got to work. We stole their beds, we killed their iron golem, and just like that, we were ready to make our base. And look, I know what you're thinking. Jack, why are you making a base? This is a speedrun. Hey, I gotta play this game for 5 days straight. I'm gonna waste some time, alright? So, we decided to make our base next to a lava pool. Because, I mean, if I'm gonna have a base, I want my toes to be warm when I go to sleep, alright? And just like that, 38 minutes into the run, it was time to make another portal. And I know, kinda counterintuitive to be speedrunning a portal when I was just talking about how I wanted to waste time. But that's besides the point, alright? And after, trying to speed portal for a few minutes, we were finally going to the nether. We spawned into a basalt delta. I don't want to get too Minecraft nerdy here, alright? But to keep it simple, there are 5 types of nether biomes. The nether waste, the crimson forest, the warped forest, the soul sand valley, and the worst one of all, the basalt delta. I mean, every nether has a valuable perk to them. I mean, you got piglin trades, ender pearls, but no, this one has magma slimes and really hard to navigate terrain. So, with that, I decided we're going to leave the nether and hope maybe next time it's just going to change when I come back. But coming to a realization that's not going to happen, I need to go mining. I mean, I'm going to need a lot of blocks to get away from this area, so it's just going to help me out a lot, okay? And I mean, well, we just hit a gold mine. No, not like a real gold mine. That would be pointless. But we got something even better, a monster spawner. Realistically, a monster spawner is 0 help to your average speedrunner. But for me, this is a great way to get some experience and to make the best armor a man could ask for. Plus, I mean, the monster spawner, to be functional, is going to take a lot of time, so that's an added perk. And after only a few hours and a few hundred YouTube tutorials, we finally completed it, boys. First big project complete. So, the day was already winding down. I mean, it's already 12:30 in the morning for me. So, we were going to make some preparations to go to sleep. And I know what some of y'all are wondering. Jack, are you really allowed to sleep during a speedrun? Look, all right, slow run first off. Got to make that clear. And second off, there's no rule that says you're not allowed to sleep during your run. I mean, the speedrunners just haven't taken this tactic in yet. It could be a huge time save. I'll just test it out for them. But that's besides the point. Boys, it was time to go to bed. Rise and shine, boys. Day 2. Big one ahead of us. I'm ready to conquer this world. I know what you're thinking. Well, restart the run, Jack. Well, I got you there. Technically, there's no rule that you have to restart a speed run when you die. I mean, it's heavily supported that when you die in a run, you should basically restart because, I mean, it just kills your time. But I'm already a fan of killing your time. So bring it all, baby. I would die 1,000 times if that's what it takes to take this record. But after an interesting start to the day, we decided to make a trip back to the village that we just terrorized. I mean, they weren't using this horse. I think it's only right if I was allowed to steal it. We got a saddle from the monster spawner yesterday. I mean, we were due to upgrade our transportation. I mean, to be fair, this thing wasn't tamed. It was locked up in a stable. I'm doing it a favor, okay? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I did this run over a year ago. It started on January 5th of 2022. Alright, I'm really bad at editing. Just forget that part, okay? But at the time, I was in college. You know, when you're in college, you have roommates. Here's Alex. You kind of just want to be on the stream, so you're going to see him a few times. I hope you enjoy. So, where was I? Oh, yeah. After only a few hours of actually having my house next to that lava pool, we are already moving. We're doing this for two main reasons. First, I found an ocean. I mean, who doesn't love a beach house? I mean, property value, insane. And second being, when you live on the water, it's so much easier to grow crops. It's just going to make this run a lot easier. But at the same time, I'm not a vegan. So we went back to our old house, gathered up all our animals, and we're bringing them back to the base when we ran into a little issue. Jesus, all right. No. What is my horse doing? I don't know what's worse here. Me dying or all of our animals getting blown up. It sucked. So, to avoid almost doing nothing for 12 hours a day, I decided it might help out if I make a to-do list. Just throw something together to keep ourselves on track. First up, we need to build a house. I mean, it can't hurt to have a house to just keep our stuff in. It makes everything so much easier. Second, we need to get some diamonds. Realistically, people get diamonds like 2 hours of run. We are at 16 hours. It's outrageous we don't have any. And third, we gotta build our farms. I mean, we moved to this new base for farms, so we gotta make some, alright? Well, yep, after avoiding mining for 17 hours, it was time to get to work. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like mining, but mining is like leveling up your Pokemon. You gotta do it, but does anybody really enjoy it? I mean, you gotta be a psychopath too. Oh, but just like that, boys, diamonds, baby! Sheesh! I mean, yeah, they're underwater, but I mean, you know, you gotta work for the good stuff, right? You know, I guess one vein of diamonds is good enough. Back on the farms, fair enough. Hey, we put down some dirt here, you know, go to the village and steal all their cows. Just like that, boys, our house is getting all pieced to... Fuck this game, man. So, quick trip to the monster spawner and... Alright, we gotta make armor. It is ridiculous. 22 hours in this run and we are finally making armor. This has gotta be some type of record. No one wastes this much time to not make a set of armor. You know, at least we're gonna be safe now, right? I guess the armor didn't help that much anyway. And believe it or not, boys, we are already 1 day through. Only 87 hours to go. And I'm not going to lie, I'm feeling pretty good right now. I mean, yeah, we've died a few times. But we just made our first set of armor. We only have a few diamonds. But look on the bright side. It's been pretty easy so far. I mean, what could go wrong? And well, boys, as the night approaches, I realized something from last night. It is really boring when I'm asleep. So, to try to keep everybody entertained in my chat, I decided we're going to make the entire top floor of my house an AFK room. And, you know, bring in a guest for them just to keep them company. But after a few workplace casualties, we finally got a sheep up into the room. But boys, before we go to sleep, we got to get a little bit of a base tour. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my house. We've really been working on something. With this fancy dock, I really want to show off the great house that we have made today on our finishing up our first day. First, we look over to our left, we'll see Bondage's stable. You know, he's really been working his stuff. It's really sick, very laid back, very modern design. And on our right side, you can see our farms. We have a giant tree farm and some wheat, you know, for the farms and all. With our sugarcane line on the sides, you know how we do it here. Ladies and gentlemen, going up to the front, we have the main house. Inside, you look straight to your left, you have the furnaces. Smelting anything you need. Over here, our crafting station with all the crafting things you may need, with some smokers and chests to the side. More chests to come over there as we get more items. And as we make our way to the second floor, the picture for this floor is going to be an enchantment table. I feel like it's pretty important to have an enchantment table, a really good one at any base. So that's what our plan is here. Knock out a nice good one when we have all the materials for that. As we go to our top floor, ladies and gentlemen, this is the most important room where a lot of time will be spent. The AFK room. So when I go to sleep, we go into this room. And for the whole night, I sit here. You get Jeb to go talk to whatever it has to say. During that, we might have the mod show. Mods might come on, talk to the chat. You know, all that fun stuff. And then showing off the current record. Our goal to beat 111 hours for the speedrun. As soon as we beat that record, we are the world record holder for the slowest ever speedrun. But, you know, you might be thinking, damn, that's all your house is? No. You really think that's all this house is? No. As we go outside, we'll see our farms. Nice little area, cows and sheep, you know, the normal thing. With a nice little viewing platform if I ever want to AFK. As we go up, we'll see our nether portal, which I've not really done much with, so we're not even going to go there. And then a last look at the farms. But boys, just like that, it's time to go to sleep. Good night, gamers. In day 3, we are cruising away. Nothing is going to get in my way. I'm feeling great, and I've made it my mission to not allow this day to start with any bad news like we had in day 2. Somebody just got a recent run of 120 hours. No shot! He went to work? He went to fucking work? He didn't put in the hours like I did? No shot, this isn't hard. I mean, what are the odds, man? 120 hours verified during our run. You can't make this up. It's like it's scripted, but it's not. I can't even. Oh! Well, I guess the video is going to be a little bit longer. You know, since the days already started off so hot, I had to think, what's the best way to save it? The Nether. So, we went on a little journey with one goal in mind. Find a fortress. And I mean, after not that long of bridging, we got ourselves a nice death to lava. You can see where this is about to go. And after a little bit more explore, we found a fortress. All we gotta do, you know, go in, get the nether wart, loot up a little bit. And why are we exploring right now? Oh my god. You know what? We're fine. Round 2. Go back to the fortress. We get the nether wart. And we're going home. Simple as this death right here. I'm not going to spoil anything, but this death right here will be potentially the worst death I'll experience in this entire run. I just want you to remember this. And now you have like the most points in impulses click again. Alright, enough. Maybe it's just a sign. I gotta stop running into the nether naked. You know, it's not helping me. I'm losing valuable resources. We just gotta reset, grab some armor, and we should be able to take this to... Alright, you know what? The nether isn't for me. I'm just gonna go mining in the overworld. I mean, it's safer. There's less lava, less mobs trying to kill me. It's probably just the smarter option. I mean, look at this. A peaceful little mining session. Not a lot of mobs. I mean, just some casual swimming here and there. I mean, whoa, look at, we found some diamonds underwater. This is great. I guess I forgot about drowning. I mean, no biggie. We just got to go back there, get those diamonds. We'll gather our loot, and we're doing fine. All right. We made it back here with 8 minutes. We're good. Our loot's still here. You know, let's just take a second to breathe. We don't need to drown again. And yeah, it despawned in front of me. All my loot just despawned. And I'm not going to lie, this moment right here, it devastated me. Emotionally, physically, spiritually, I was done. And I think after this moment, I went a little insane. I told you I was going insane, all right? Maybe Alex will save me. I think it's pretty good. Is Eclipse crazy?
Yes.
But what do you mean? Like, I'm not crazy.
You're doing like a 5-day Minecraft stream.
I am crazy. I am crazy. But you can't tell me it's not a sick idea.
It was a great idea.
It like rains in the house. That's actually good. It's probably Nico.
Yeah, definitely Nico.
I don't know. I got some brains.
I'm gonna drop out, so it's definitely not me.
I don't know. I think you got something going for it. You're the charmer.
Yo, oh yeah, definitely.
I think I got some charm in me, though.
You don't. You don't.
Yeah, no, all right. Day 3, I just have a thing for Enderman. I think that's what it is. And boys, just like that, another successful 24 hours. I mean, yeah, I might have died a few times, but a few key takeaways from the day. 1, we gotta stop dying. I mean, it's just not helping. Dude, we need some really good armor. I mean, come on. And 3, the Nether just sucks, man. Why do I go to it? And, you know, after being in the Nether for the whole day, dying more times than I could really count, I thought, you know, what's a better time than now to start a piglin farm? I mean, we'll get rich, get all the Nether resources we need, with 0 drawbacks of exploring the Nether. Plus, I mean, who doesn't love stealing the piglin's gold and then just trading it back to them for free stuff? I mean, the trades were going great so far. I mean, what could go wrong? Here's like a raise. Keep up the great work, my man. I've been trapped here for 30 years. Do you know how long that is? 30 years. Oh, we got Ender. Oh my god. Oh, listen. I know what this looks like. No, I did not increase the chances for Ender Pearls. No, I would never do that. I would not pull a dream. That is a 1 in 7 trillion chance that will ever happen. Why would I risk the world's greatest slow run for a measly Ender Pearl? I mean, that's crazy. But my community thought this was really funny, and they said, oh, Jack, you should edit a TikTok live on Twitch. So that's what I did. I needed some free clout, all right? Listen, there's no rule in speedrun.com's rule set that says you are not allowed to edit a TikTok during your slow run. If they didn't want me to do this, they should make some rules about it, okay? But boys, just like that, it's time to go to sleep. Good night, y'all. Day 4. You know, we're over halfway there, and I know what you're thinking to yourself. Jack, what's going to happen? Just rip off the Band-Aid. You know what? Fine, you got me. We're making a path to everywhere in our base. What? You expecting a wither to spawn in my base? A creeper to blow up all my chests? I mean, come on, we're not even on day 5 yet. That can't happen just yet. But what a better way to get the day going than to get our to-do list going. I mean, come on. Yeah, I forgot to do one yesterday. Okay, don't blame editor me, blame streamer me. I can't change what happened already, all right? I submitted the run. But honestly, if I did make a to-do list yesterday, we probably wouldn't have died as much in the Nether. But what can you do? First up, simple, easy. It's probably needed at this point. Diamond armor. I mean, it's a no-brainer. We need armor. Second, we gotta finish the piglin farm. I mean, I got a little TikTok clout greedy yesterday and wasted the end of our day. Third, we got to find some netherite. I don't need the armor today, but, you know, it's my redemption arc in the Nether. I mean, we got to do it. And finally, boys, we're going to make a villager farm. I mean, I'm going to stop stealing from the village, and I'm going to bring the village to me. It's so much easier. Yep, conquering the Nether. Right. I really don't know what that was. But you know what? We're at the piglin farm. Let's grind up a little bit. Get our trades. Get ourselves all loot. You know, go home and conquer the day. Jeez. Oh, look at that. Diamond armor. How cool. I mean, that's all this was. Great transition. I mean, let's go. I mean, item 1 of the to-do list. Done just like that. And you know what? Continuing on our list of productivity, it's time to finish up our piglin farm. So we went back to Nether. This time, avoiding death completely, pat on my back. And we employed 2 new piglins to our little farm. And just like that, we had a non-automated, glorified prison to keep our piglins for wherever we wanted to trade with them. Capitalism complete. And before we die another time, let's mark off item 2. Get at God! But the time had come, boys. I decided I had to conquer my previous day's fear of the Nether the best way a human could. It was time to get some netherite. If I'm going to defeat this dragon, I'm going to need the best gear a man can get. I'm talking best enchants, best defense, and the most damage a man can apply. I get it. Some of y'all can kill a dragon with 3 beds. I've never beat the game, and we see how much I die. I'm going to need a little bit of a safety net. And after seeing how successful my piglins were at getting me good items in the nether, I thought, this villager farm is needed now. Plus, it's not a bad idea to employ some villagers at my best. So I decided to do what I know best. Go back to everybody's favorite village and terrorize it one more time. I promise, this is it. And after a few counts of breaking and entering and kidnapping, we finally got our first villager back to our base. But, believe it or not, even after kidnapping somebody, they will not just do what you say. We killed him, alright? So, back to the village we go. Same deal, breaking and entering, kidnapping with a bow. But this time, we were actually able to get him into our basement without him dying. So, we gotta repeat it one more time. Breaking and entering, get into our basement. And just like that, we were able to employ one more villager. And, if I got one, they need another. They need lovers. So, I threw them some bread, let them get a little freaky for the night, and I'm gonna come back to check on them in the morning. Day 5, boys, and let me tell you, big one here. And what's a better way to get it started than going to the nether to find some bastions? What could go wrong? Wait. Oh, no. I know where this goes. What did I expect, man? This is the only place in the game where mobs carry axes and try to kill you. Bro. Alright, fuck that. Let's go to find the stronghold. I know, it's a little silly to go looking for one when it's only day 5, but it can't hurt to know where the portal room is, right? But man, was I mistaken. This stronghold was nearly impossible to find. Who hides one of these things under a mountain? How the hell are you supposed to get to it? And, after struggling for God knows how long, well, this happened. What's up? Yeah, make sure you buckle up your pants before you come on camera. I don't need you showing that around. Why'd you poop yourself? Nice. You good? No? Feel disgusting. You did just... Well, you getting shit on the floor? It all just came out of you?
Yeah, I thought it was a fart, and then coming down my leg. Right on the floor.
I didn't want to know you just shit yourself. Never mind. I regret reliving that moment. But, after a suicide bomb creeper ruined my day, we finally found the stronghold. And after not that long of exploring, we already found the portal room. And I'm not going to lie, when I saw this, I thought, oh my god, the Geo just destroyed the portal, run over. But no, Brian looking out for us, boys. Portal room set, ready to make the port. I forgot the eyes. Why do I not think, man? But after a little journey, it was time to do the to-do list for the day. With only 2 full days left, we gotta start finishing up our prep for the dragon. So, first up, we gotta make full netherite armor. Not a crazy job, already have half the netherite. It should be easy at this point. Second up, boys, we're gonna make a blaze farm. The experience is out of this world, plus who doesn't love being in the nether more? Yay! Next, we're gonna complete that portal. The sooner we have that complete, the sooner we can just grind out all our prep before the dragon. And finally, we're hoping we can find another fortress. We just need one at this point. So we back in yeah, it's time to finish our netherite. The sooner we're out of this nether and blowing up beds, honestly, it's just the better for my health. Every time I die in here, my sanity just disappears as well. And oh, baby, look at that. Little bit of mining, little bit of grinding, and your boy is dripped out. Damn! And well, boys, after completing our armor, we set out for a fortress. But we ran into a little problem. So you guys remember back on day 3 when I talked about this death being the most detrimental to our run? Yeah, so here's why. We exhausted our main fortress of all its nether wart. And, well, we've explored the nether casually for 3 days and just spent another couple hours exploring it. And we haven't been able to find another fortress. So, we had to make the rough decision to continue the rest of this run without any potion making at all. And that's just going to make this next part so much worse. So, it was time to start on the blaze farm. And after watching a few quick tutorials, I thought this was going to be a piece of cake. So I got to work. And you know, those potions would have been really good right now. Because I just kept dying. And dying. And dying again. And it made me wonder, how many times did I die in this run? I wish I never said on like day one that I wanted to die 1,000 times. Like, but I'm already a fan of killing your time. So bring it all, baby. I would die 1,000 times if that's what it takes to take this record. I love wasting. It just, why would I say that? So, like the middle-aged man I am, I decided, you know what? We need to decorate our house a little bit. I mean, our enchanting room is not going to need potions anymore, so might as well fill it out with bookshelves. And doing what we know best, we are going to the stronghold to rob it for all its resources. I mean, hey, no one's living there. It's free resources, okay? And, oh yeah, we also fished the portal while we were here. I mean, hey, sorry to make like a grand event out of this. It was just putting Eyes of Ender into a block. I mean, it's not that hard, okay? And after finishing up this enchanting room, I decided, you know, I should use the stolen bookshelves for something else. So, down to my villagers we go. Decided to make every single one of them librarians. And, you know, we had to get the best trades possible. I mean, come on. So, I mean, even once we finish this blaze farm, we're almost going to have no point for it. And, boys, just like that, it's the end of day 5. Pretty slow day in terms of stuff we actually did, but honestly, it might be the most productive day we've had in terms of value to the run. I mean, we got netherite, finished the portal, and we made our own little village full of geniuses, might I add you. Pretty good day in terms of stuff we did. I think it was a good one. Good night, y'all. Rise and shine, gamers. Final full day of the slow run is upon us. And I know what you know what that means when I know what I say when I mean it. We're pulling out all the strings, baby. It's going to be special today. Starting out hot, we got straight to work. To-do list time, baby. First up, you already know, we got to enchant our armor. We have to be fully prepared when we take on this dragon, and we got to be fully kitted for it. Next, very simple, we got to have a backup set of armor. I mean, is it crazy to think we might die in this battle? I mean, we've died hundreds of times in this run. It's just to be safe. Next up on the list, this one, it's a little crazy, boys. We're going to get Elytra. I know what you're thinking. Jack, that's impossible. You have to defeat the dragon, you go through that portal, and then boom, you're in the end city area. No. We've watched a lot of videos, a lot of media share during this run, and I saw one thing that enticed me. You can make it to the end cities by a flying machine. This might sound crazy. We're going to figure out how to do it. We're going to fly to these cities, and we're going to get ourselves some Elytra and defeat this dragon while flying against it. It's the only way you could. And finally, boys, 1.6k followers on Twitch. What? Man, I could dream, right? I mean, in all honesty, if you've enjoyed this video, please feel free checking me out on Twitch. Drop me a follow if you feel like it. I mean, I'm pretty similar to how I am on Twitch, how I am on this video, and I really like making content over there and love to see you guys over on that side. But enough of the self-promo. Boys, it was time to get to work. Honestly, might be worse. Oh, shit. We gotta run. But not until we die to the skeleton, I guess. Somehow, I forgot to put this on the to-do list, but we had to finish this blaze farm. I don't know why we didn't complete it yesterday, but we got to work. And I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed building this farm. Usually I only do like zombie spawners or skeleton spawners, but this one was actually a really good change of pace. And this farm sucked. Fuck this. But after a little bit more work, the farm was finally complete. And, with a to-do list of 2 sets of armor to complete, we did a little bit of AFKing. And after a little bit of time, it was time to enchant. I'm not gonna lie. When you got villagers and a blaze farm, enchanting was so easy. And in no time, we already had our 2 sets of armor. Well, we're here. Honestly, I was hoping I was going to be able to waste more time before this. But we've done everything I could think of to prepare for this final battle. We have our armor, we have our weapons, and we've wasted 116 hours of my life. So, it was time. Back on day 2, when we were mining, we stumbled across these 2 slimes, and at the time I thought it was never going to be useful. But magically enough, we had just the right amount of resources to make ourselves a flying machine that could get to the end cities. So, we had to try. And just like that, we got to work. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm no mumbo jumbo. I suck at redstone. So this took me forever to make. I mean, did y'all know observers only face certain directions? It took me 30 minutes to really understand this. But after many failed attempts and many lost brain cells, we did it. All right, let's see if it works, guys. Let's see if it works. Oh, we figured it out! Let's go! And boys, just like that, the machine was ready. We were ready. It was time to go to the end. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come a long way. A long way to get to this point. We're not beating the game just yet, but we're doing something so much better. We're gonna find Elytra. The world's first ever speedrun. The world's first ever speedrun. Where you get Elytra before you beat the Ender Dragon. It's never been seen before. Not recorded on speedrun.com at least. This is a big moment. And I'm very happy to be the world's first. We won't only be the world's first to have Elytra on a speedrun before beating the Ender Dragon, but ladies and gentlemen, we will also be the world's slowest ever speedrunner. I need your praises in chat. I need your blessings in chat. Salutes. I don't even know. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you here right now. I need everybody as we embark on a journey that's never been done. Oh my god, I thought we just died. Holy shit, I just thought we died. Oh my god. So boys, here's the plan. We set up our machine. We fly out to the islands. We take the Elytra from a ship. Sorry, where was I? Oh yeah. We steal the Elytra. We enter chest all of our stuff. And we jump into the void and go home. It was foolproof. I can't imagine how this can go wrong. I feel like every time I say that, it's just foreshadowing something bad. I mean, this is going great. We were soaring above the void. Yeah, I mean, it looks a little sus. But I guarantee you the Wright brothers' first plane was not as smooth sailing as Delta. And after a few minutes, hello speedrun mods. I hope they see this part. I don't think I'm going to land yet. I think we should go more inward until we see something. I mean, what's the point of landing? I cannot make this up. This was not scripted. This was not planned. I mean, how do you... I mean, we just went over 1,000 blocks completely fine and poof, died right after saying, oh no, I'm going to stay on. So, I thought to myself, what do we do now? And I wasn't really sure what I was thinking in the moment. I thought, you know what? We're going to have to find a new machine. We're going to have to build a new machine. Because at this point, we built up the hype that we're going to get Elytra. We had to get it. And, well, after God knows how many failed attempts, I realized I was not going to get there by building a machine. I'm not that redstone savvy. So, we had to do the next best thing. So, we built. And we built. And after an eternity, we finally made it back to the islands. You know, it really wasn't as satisfying this time around. I mean, this is like asking a girl to prom and her saying no because she's going with some other guy. Then afterwards, the guy ends up going with a different person. So she comes back to you and says, hey, do you still want to go to prom? You know, no, this is not a personal story. I mean, it's cool, but it's not as hype. You know what I mean? And after exploring the islands for a good bit, building our way to each island, we found it. A ship. We had finally done it. All we had to do was climb this tower and we had our elytra. But I'm not going to lie to you. I forgot how painful it was climbing these towers. I mean, these shulkers just kept spitting on me. I thought I was going to die like 20 times. But boys, after all our struggles, we claimed them as our own. The elytra were ours. And just like that, we did the impossible. We were the first person in a verified speedrun to get elytra before defeating a dragon. And this is something I truly can say no one can take away from me. I am the guy that started the revolution to get elytra before finishing your speedrun. I'm that guy. And, you know, as a little bit of a goodbye gift, we stole the dragon's head on the ship. I mean, what says intimidation in a battle like wearing the head of the person you're facing off against? We have all the power now. Well, since we died on our flying machine and lost our only other ender chest, we're going to have to make it back to the main island. For some reason, I thought these ships had an ender chest on them, and that was just going to make this easier. But they don't, so yeah. After a very long journey, we were back to the main island. All we had to do was put the elytra in our ender chest, and we were good. What do I think I'm doing? I want to screenshot with the dragon? Am I some type of fangirl? I mean, this only ends in one way. Yep. That makes sense. So, after another disappointing journey to the end, and finally putting all of our items into an ender chest, we allowed ourselves to die to the dragon. This time being, hopefully, the last time before we defeat it. And boys, just like that, we're back home. The to-do list complete, and at this point, I had run out of content before I needed to fight this ender dragon. And since it was still too early in the night for me to go to sleep, I decided to make my own challenge to defeat every boss in the game. So, all we had to do, defeat the Wither, defeat the Elder Guardian, and defeat the dragon to finish it off. So, we decided to do something a little crazy and a little stupid, and we wanted to try to gather some Wither skulls. Because, I mean, that's not going to take too long, right? No, literally, it only took like 20 minutes. The first Wither skeleton I killed dropped a skull, and that was the last one I needed to make the Wither. I mean, this might be the luckiest moment we've had in the entire run. So, it was Wither time. And acting like it was some nuclear bomb, we summoned out in the middle of nowhere, where nothing could get hurt. And just like that, it was time for battle. This is. Goliath is just a fucking army of pillagers and... Yeah, I died. But to be fair, those pillagers were third-partying me, alright? I didn't realize I was playing Fortnite. But, determined to defeat the Wither this time, we went back and honestly shredded him. Who knew if you wear good armor, you could easily defeat bosses, alright? And after struggling to make a proper beacon, we finally made our final addition to our house. All that was left was to fight an Elder Guardian. And I'm not gonna lie, my PC really didn't want me to do this. My frames were moving like a slideshow, but then my boy Impulsive incentivized us a little, and, you know, we decided to take on the mission. With money on my mind, I dove into the temple, and after getting sucked by every living creature there, we finally took down the Elder Guardian. And boys, just like that, it's time to go to sleep. Big day ahead of us tomorrow, and we need to be ready to defeat this dragon. Day 7. It was finally here. After playing a week's worth of Minecraft, I could not tell you how excited I was for this day. Everything I'd done had led up to this moment. All I had to do was beat a dragon made out of pixels to get the greatest Tender bio of all time. I mean, it was free. So, it was time to prepare. We gathered up all our armor, got enough food, made sure the chat was ready for this final battle, and we made our way to the portal for one last time. Boys, thank you for coming. Whoever's made it, whoever's here, thank you guys for believing. Thank you guys for believing. I was here, you were here, everyone was here! Let's beat this dragon. As we entered the end, I had flashbacks of every moment of this run. All the great times. All the deaths. All the times Alex came in my room for random reasons. I made it a goal, a vow, that I had to do this for the chat. With over 50,000 channel points on the line for whether I'd live or die in this battle, I knew it was time to impress everyone and make sure I wouldn't die. Hey, can we hit that? Can we hit that? We've got to fly with the dragon ourselves. By golly, I'll do it. We're going to fly with the dragon before we beat it. I swear we... So you're probably wondering how I got here. I mean, Jack, you're in the air right now. There's no way, after all this buildup, everything you have done, you let one hit from this dragon take you down. And you know what? You're right. I was destined to kill this dragon. I have Elytra in my inventory. I'll equip it. I'll fly away. No fall damage. I told myself the only time this dragon would kill me was from its last breath. You know, I didn't lie technically. The ground killed me, not the dragon. I mean, if someone gets shot by a gun, a person didn't hurt them, a gun did. So technically the dragon didn't kill me, the ground did. Yeah, I get it. So after gifting out all the channel points, it was time to go back into this. This time, I wasn't going to lose. Round 2, Electric Boogaloo. And boys, we dive into Nether, determined to finish it now. Throwing some punches at her here, both shots at her there. And there we go. She's perching. It's time to finish it. And the final descent, boys. Here we go. You were here. You were here for the final moments. Let's go. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. We beat the game. We did it. We beat Minecraft. Woo! Let's go! We did it. Yep, you're seeing that right. We did it. After 133 hours, 128 hours of in-game time, we defeated Minecraft. And you know, boys, after all this, I'm not even the record holder anymore. Back in September, a new challenger approached and they took me down. But I felt like I still had to post this video because I believe this is the start to something so much more. If you look at many of the slow run records right now, a majority of them are AFK'd hours where they don't have a face cam and they're not even playing the game that much. But I wanted to do this differently. I wanted to make this an experience for myself and the viewer. And, you know, I truly believe, even though I'm not the record holder anymore, that this is going to be shattered again and again and again. The amount of people that have reached out to me on Discord saying, hey, Jack, I'm taking that record. Get ready for third place, baby. It is outrageous. And honestly, I can't wait to see what happens next. And boys, hey, maybe I'll come back and try to beat it sometime soon. Who knows? And, well, boys, that's it. If you enjoyed the video and you're still here, feel free checking me out on Twitch and Discord. The links are in the bio below. And, you know, feel free to drop a like. Even drop a comment like, damn, Jack, did this help you out on Tender at all? Hey, and boys, until next time, I'll see you.